Dave and I are going to do the whipped cream challenge. He's pretty excited. He printed off 10 questions and we filled them out with our own answers, and now we're going to ask each other to see how well we know each other. It's good.
What happens if you don't know?
And if you don't know, you get a face full of whipped cream.
Question 1. What is my biggest pet peeve?
I think Dave's biggest pet peeve is bad drivers.
Slow/bad drivers. That's right.
True. He does not get annoyed or upset very easily, but when he does, it's because people are bad at driving.
Yes. That's saying it nicely.
Alright.
Now, what's your biggest pet peeve?
What is my biggest pet peeve?
Oh, gosh. Things not put away where they're supposed to go. Is that right?
I actually wrote messiness.
Messiness.
I hate when things are out of place. I feel like everything has its place, and when my house...
I'm very impressed
my
by
house
myself.
My house
Very
is clean, but it drives me crazy when it's messy and there's stuff everywhere.
Wonderful. Alright, what is... You're not going to get this one. I don't know the name of it, but...
Well,
if you can describe it or you know the name of it, then
if
it's
you don't know the name of it, how am I supposed to know?
What is my least favorite food? It's a pretty simple question. Takes me back to my childhood. I didn't make it. Mom didn't make it. I'll give you some hints here. But I don't know what it's called. But I know I didn't make it.
Well, who did make it?
Ooh. I don't think I can tell you that. It's the only thing that she made.
I want to say seafood. What's your least favorite food?
It's like a cabbage wrapped meat Greek type food. It's really horrible. I want to say something like...
You can't even answer.
Gaslaki or something like that. Does that sound familiar? Meat wrapped cabbage grossness. Like a meatloaf but wrapped in...
But you love meatloaf.
I know, but this is not meatloaf, but it's kind of like a different meat flavor. What is your least favorite food? Your least favorite food? I should have been thinking about this too. Lasagna? Oh, it's cold.
It's everywhere.
What?
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's oh. What is it?
Tomatoes.
What do you think is in lasagna?
I like lasagna. I don't
used
not
to.
like tomatoes though.
Oh, tomatoes.
You do know that.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's
Good.
good though. It's not bad.
I like whipped cream.
You'll probably get this one right. When should you not talk to me?
Oh, in bed. Before you're trying to go to bed. Because when we're in bed at night...
Yeah, that's right.
When we're in bed at night, I try to talk to Dave and he falls asleep. And then I get upset with him and he says, I'm in a warm bed.
Laying down, that's
in
what
the
I'm
dark.
supposed to be doing, is sleeping.
So, yeah. I knew that one right away. Alright. When should you not talk to me?
When should I not talk to you?
Not ever.
I would say when the kids are being really bad and you're working on getting them to do whatever they're doing, like eating dinner, and I'm trying to talk to you. No, I can't. That's...
I don't know.
What is it?
I said when I'm busy with work, but work, I mean, that's kind of like
Is my
any
answer
kind of work.
also legitimate? You just didn't
It
fill out
is.
your answer?
Well, no, it's whenever I'm busy with work, but it can be like not just my work, like my job, but like housework or the kids, anything that's involving work.
Yeah.
When I'm like wrapped up in it.
I'm right. I'm right. Yeah, we're all right.
I don't have time to talk. I need to just do things.
What is my favorite movie?
I've only ever known Dave to tell me one movie as his favorite movie, and that is what I wrote down.
You wrote down Fight Club.
And I did write down Fight Club. That's your favorite
It's
movie?
not. It's not.
It was your
It's
favorite.
not.
But it was.
No.
That's cold.
It is cold. RDJ?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. Well, what's the movie?
I don't know.
It's not Iron Man.
I don't know. It's in my hair.
Sherlock Holmes.
We watched that. That was never mentioned as your favorite.
My favorite movie.
Alright, what's my favorite movie? This was really hard because I'm not really a movie person.
All time?
So I'm going to say all time favorite movie. I don't really have one now.
Italian Job. Yes, it is. Yes, it
Nope.
is. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh, nope. I don't really have one now, but I did have a favorite movie as a little girl.
Oh, a little girl.
What's my all-time favorite movie?
Sound of Music.
I hate that movie.
That's your least favorite.
Yes. No.
I don't know.
A Little Princess.
Where do I dream of going?
I wrote down an answer that I know you've mentioned, but whether you wrote that down.
Probably right then.
Whenever I've asked you where you would love to go, you have told me the United Arab Emirates.
Be more specific.
No.
Because I was more specific.
It doesn't matter. You were.
No, I don't want to just go to a desert. What's in there? What's in the UAE?
You want to see the architecture.
What's the city? I wrote down one city.
But it's in the
What's
UAE.
the city? What's the city?
I don't know.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Yeah, it's the capital. Where do you always dream of going? You want to go to...
Going into my nose.
Yeah. You probably want to do something like Italy. Yeah. Okay. Where?
I want to visit every state before I die.
It's not one place.
I don't have one place. I want to
I
visit
knew that.
50 places.
I
I know
knew
you
that.
knew that. I know.
50 places.
I don't ever care to
I
travel
don't think
overseas.
of it like that. Where I dream of being all places.
I want to visit every state, but
Alright.
I haven't visited very many, so I have a lot to go.
I think I know the next one. What are you afraid of? Car sickness.
All sickness.
Yeah, all sickness. But specifically because of that reason.
Yes, I don't do well with people throwing up. Especially my kids.
Now, I'm specific in my answer. Because, yes, you have to actually say what the fear is of.
Okay, so what I wrote, or what I think you're afraid of, is spiders. And that's arachnophobia.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
That is!
That's a better answer. That's a better answer.
He does not like spiders.
Alright, so if I wrote heights, what's the real thing you're afraid of? I'm not afraid of heights.
Falling.
Falling. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What is my favorite childhood TV show?
I took a guess on this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ooh. 1, 2, put your hands down. What's my favorite comic book?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Either that or X-Men. Saturday morning cartoons. You got Spider-Man and X-Men.
This was hard. I had to really think about
Some
this.
kind of Nick at Night show.
Nope.
Yeah.
I did like Nick
It
at
better
Night.
not have been on Nick at Night then.
I did like Nick at Night, and I used to watch it every night with my mom and my sister, and we watched I Dream of Jeannie and...
I Dream of Jeannie! We watched that
and
together.
Bewitched. But no, that's not my favorite.
On YouTube, I think.
Nope.
What is it?
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
I used to watch that every day.
Yeah.
That was not Nick at Night.
The quality I most hope my children have.
I'm going to say leadership.
You would say wrong.
Okay. That they're funny?
You're close.
That they're sarcastic like
No.
you?
No.
Great.
No.
Fabulous.
Witty, clever. I'd say responsible. Oh.
Compassionate.
Compassionate?
Yeah. I feel like being compassionate is really important.
Oh, I didn't finish number 9.
I feel like he is compassionate. Abby's not quite old enough to show compassion, but I
He
feel
was
like
compassionate. He just asked to bring the mat in here today so Abby doesn't fall and crack her head.
it's true.
in the kitchen. That's compassion.
Right, but in the same 5 minutes, he could also push her over. So, you know, we're still working on it. What would you do if you found $50 at the mall?
What would I do?
Oh, I know exactly what we would do.
What would we do?
We would go to the comic book store.
What would I do?
He would go to the comic book store.
That's not what I wrote.
Yes, that's what you would do.
That's not what I would do.
You would go to the comic book store.
No, I would. First I wrote, look around for a couple minutes and make sure no one's around looking for money, and then I would keep it. Then I thought, I'm a child, 2 children, I need to be a good example. So we would stop by the mall office and see if anyone was looking for money. That said, hey, I lost $50, anyone turn it in. If at the end of the night, no one has, by the time we leave, no one has, then I would keep it. If there was a bookstore there, no.
Can you not dump the soup on me? That is so gross!
What I would do is I would split it with you and spend $25 at the bookstore.
So, he would still spend $25 at the comic book store.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would get $25.
Yeah. What would you do with it? Probably get dinner. Oh, okay. You want to get dinner?
No. I said buy something fun for the kids.
It's dinner.
No. I would probably let them pick out a toy or something. Or get something like big that they could share. Something fun.
What's the purchase that you most regret?
I know the purchase you most regret. I just need you to come to that conclusion.
Really? You know?
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm sure of it. He's thinking too tangibly.
Purchase that most. Right.
Student loans, because
College! Yeah.
college!
Yes.
See, I'm so right!
Oh, you should have said what you wrote.
And you just totally...
College is definitely... It's not student loans, it's college.
Yes!
I most regret going to paying for college.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not going to college.
I know. You're happy for the experience, but...
Just kidding, my eyes.
He
It's all blurry.
spent 6 years at college and still had a few classes before.
5.5.
Before he would graduate, so...
5.5 years.
We have a
1
lot
year
of
was just for fun.
We have a lot of student loans, and that's what I think he would say.
Some kind of toy. Alright, so far? No. Oh. What is it?
I don't have one.
Ah!
Hey, when I saw this question, I specifically asked, I specifically asked if we could make a new question, and Dave said no, you have to answer it. And my answer is, I don't have a regret for a purchase. I don't have one.
Well, I should get that right because I couldn't come up with anything. If I had said I don't know, would you have given that to me?
No, you have to say you don't have one. That is an answer.
Alright, what's my least regret?
I guess you don't have one. That's not what I wrote, though.
Well, this was fun. It's a mess.
Yeah, it is.
Not going to enjoy cleaning up. But
Because it's a pet peeve of mine when things are messy.
I nominate Scott and Courtney to do the whipped cream challenge.
That would be fun to see. His brother.
And I nominate
sister-in-law.
Andrea and Deanna.